This week on Greyhound View, we look back at the semi-finals of the Cashman Bookmakers Irish Laurels from Cork, plus the final of the Boardnagon Northwest Oaks from Lifford. We also pay a visit to trainer Larry Mason at his Dublin-based kennels. But first, it's racing from Galway. The ever-popular stadium at Galway was the venue for the semi-finals of the 2004 Heineken Cup 525 last Thursday night. The first 3 greyhounds past the line in each semi will qualify for the final next Thursday, the 28th. Also on the night was the final of the GOBA and Tote Retention 525, and we'll take a look back now at that race with commentator George McDonough.
The hare on the spin for the final of the GOBA and Tote Retention 525. 1 Lady Lane Show, 2 Kilthrope Beauty, 3 Rock Bartingale, 4 Towser's Terror, 5 Fast Fit Honcho, 6 Liz Brian Rules. Away they go, levelling up break, but well away from 4 is Towser's Terror. It's Towser's Terror that's going to lead them into the bend. Trap 2 and second, Kilthrope Beauty, but Kilthrope Beauty gets a dream run the inside. Towser's Terror the outside, and joining them is the 6 Liz Brian Rules. Liz Brian Rules goes wide, but Towser's Terror now going on. From in second place, the inside, Kilthrope Beauty joining in on the inside, also Fast Fit Honcho the favourite, but it's Towser's Terror that makes the best of its way home. Lady Late Show the inside making the late run. It's Towser's Terror and Lady Late Show the inside, Kilthrope Beauty, but it's Towser's Terror going to win it for Martin Fahey. Towser's Terror wins it for Martin Fahey in the West Awake Syndicate. Very, very close for second. The time 29-21. Result of the final of the GOBA and Tote Retention 525. First, Trap 4, Towser's Terror. Second, Trap 2, Kilthrope Beauty. And third, Trap 1, Lady Late Show. The time 29-21.
Myself and Martin were friends at the Dogs like for a good number of years, and these crowd of young fellas down in Cross, and some of them from Headford, they worked on the buildings, and they were at the Dogs one night and they asked me would I get a dog for them, you know. So I said to Martin, have you anything? And Martin said, well, I have a few dogs there, but there was a small little dog in it. He said, we'll take that one for them. Towser's Terror, and he cost €1,000 at the time, and he has won. This is the 8th race, and I think it's $3,000 he won tonight now. It's a great little dog, and you can call it beginner's luck. And when they were picking the name for the Syndicate, they said, what will we call it? So there's great rivalry, you see, between Galway and Mayo, Connacht finals and that. So I said, so as nobody would be upset about it, I says, we'll call it the West Awake.
Well, it certainly was awake tonight. Martin, where are you going to go with this fella for now?
Well, we don't know. We have no plans made. We're delighted to have achieved what we've achieved tonight, and we'll have to look at it again now and see where we go from here.
You ran a great race.
He ran a great race. It's all about leading and getting out in front, and he did that tonight in style. And the little bit of trouble in the race helped him, the fact that he was in front. So it's all luck when you get to a final, but it's a matter of getting there first and then take your chance. So it worked out well.
We spoke with assistant racing manager Joyce Black from Rathangan and County Kildare and asked how she was getting on at the College Road venue.
I'm settling very well. Everyone's making me feel very welcome, especially the staff. Ollie's been great. He's look up to, he helps you out in everything if you need a hand. And same with Tom Griffin, our control steward. So I'm happy enough here now.
And with tonight we've got the semi-finals of the Heineken. It seems to be a good event so far.
Yeah, so far there's a few stars going to come out of it, especially the Dalcash Viga. Seems to be a dog to follow in the future. It'll be very good over 6 bends, I'm sure.
And the hare is on the spin. In 1, we have Dalcash Vega. 2, Chesty Le Rouge. 3, Hypercom. 4, Laura Mile. 5, Alan Gold. 6, Curraheen Gold. The hare on the way for the first semi-final of the 2004 Heineken Cup, and away they go. A level enough break, but well away from Trap 2 was Chesty Le Rouge, but it's Trap 4, Laura Mile, is going to lead them into the bend. The favourite could be in trouble behind, but gets through on the inside. It's Trap 2, Chesty Le Rouge, that leads down the back straight in second place now. In full flow, the long odds on favourite, and that's Dalcash Viga. In third, we have Trap 5, Alan Gold, and then comes the 4, Laura Mile on the inside, looking for a big run. Here's Dalcash Viga and gets it. Dalcash Viga hits the front for the past hurler, sending it, will lead them into the home straight, and the odds look like to be landed. Dalcash Viga wins the first semi-final, close for second between the 5 Alan Gold and 2 Chesty Le Rouge, and the time is 29-12. Result of the first semi-final of the 2004 Heineken Cup. First, Trap 1, Dalcash Viga. Second, Trap 5, Alan Gold. And third, Trap 2, Chesty Le Rouge. The time 29-12.
Dalcash Vega, number 1 trap seemed to suit her well there.
Oh, it suited him very well. It was his first time getting Trap 1. But it's only his third race, but he doesn't appear to be coming out of the trap any night. But hopefully he might improve a bit in his braking. And trap one suits him very well tonight.
The here on the spin for the second semi-final of the 2004 Heineken Cup. In 1, Ira Rambler, 2, Baltard Bob, 3, Ollie's Very Cool, 4, Body Shop Spiral, 5, the reserve Millie's Lucky, and 6 is Balin Rocket. Away they go, well away from 2 is Baltard Bob, and would lead them into the bend. Baltard Bob from in second place, trap 5, Millie's Lucky as they go around the bend. There's carnage behind, and there's 2 dogs knocked over. One of them is trap 3, Ollie's Very Cool, but down the far side it's trap 2, Baltard Bob out in splendid isolation by 5 to 6 lengths. From in second place, trap 5, Millie's Lucky. In third then we have the 6, and that is Balin Rocket, and in fourth place is trap 4, Body Shop Spiral off the home turn, and facing up for the judge, trap 2, Baltard Bob has made every inch of the running and is going to win the second semi-final of the Heineken Cup. From in second place, trap 5, and that is Millie's Lucky. And in third it looks like trap 4, Body Shop Spiral. All dogs finish unharmed. The time 29:30. The result of the second semi-final of the 2004 Heineken Cup. First, trap 2, Baltard Bob. Second, trap 5, Millie's Lucky. And third, trap 4, Body Shop Spiral. The time 29:30.
So what are you looking for in the final? Trap 2 seems to suit him.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter, you know. Preferably the inside to the middle. Doesn't really matter.
And he ran a great race there tonight.
Yeah, he was good early. Should be in front. Hopefully be in front. They'll have to catch him.
There was nothing going to catch him there in the back straight tonight.
There's a few fast finishers now. He'd be meeting the next night, so we're hoping for a bit of trouble behind.
The trap draw for the final of the 2004 Heineken Cup, made by Mr. Peter Green of Heineken Ireland, is as follows. In trap 1, Chesty Le Rouge. In trap 2, Baltard Bob. In 3, Millie's Lucky. In 4, Alan Gold. 5, Dalcash Viga. And trap 6, Body Shop Spiral. Looks like being a tight race with probable favourite in trap 5, Dalcash Viga. But Alan Gold could keep the good run of the local trainer Tony Fahy going and win from trap 4.
Racing manager Ollie Hester has organised an unusual race for next Thursday's card.
We have a 2-dog challenge, which is very original in Greyhound circles. It's over 700 yards. It's between 2 greyhounds called Derry Loughree and another one called River Princess. River Princess is owned by this man beside me, John Kilmartin. It all came about when there were 2 fairly decent greyhounds that had been running around here over 700 yards and also over 550. And we just decided, if the 2 of them were interested, to have a bit of a 2-dog challenge. They're both very equal in grade. And the 2 lads jumped on the bandwagon. Obviously, they've money to burn in their pockets. They put up a grand apiece, and it's happening next week.
Looking ahead to next week, and on Thursday, Clonmel hosts a benefit night in aid of Carers Association, and the Shelburne Football Club are running a benefit night at Shelburne Park. The Boardnagon Northwest Oaks reached its conclusion at Lifford Stadium last Friday night with a total prize fund of €24,000, 12,000 of which went to the winner plus a trophy. All 6 greyhounds went to traps.
Well, the runners now on parade for the final of the Boardnagon Northwest Oaks. In 1 is Maze Liz, this one trained by William Aitchison, for Anthony Heaney, a daughter of Spar Nikita, and Mon Cher, a 14-to-1 chance. In 2 wearing the blue jacket is Angie Style, a daughter of Sonic Flight and Lemon Classy, trained by Kieran Morgan for Angela Reid. In 3 we have Enos Honcho, trained by Ronnie McKeown for Sean McConnell, and Dee Rush, this is the daughter of Top Honcho, and Flagfield Teasy, she's at 6-to-1. In 4 is the Oaks third, Greg's Echo, this one trained by Jim Morrissey for Dara Morrissey and Anthony Rhodes, a daughter of Drupes Vieri and Greg's Ditto, she's the 7-to-2 second favourite. In 5, Inky Stoke, trained by Kevin McCreesh for Doreen English. This daughter of Larkill Joe and Ballinclare Ash is the even money favourite, and she's looking to complete her 9th victory in succession. And trap 6 is Ross Glass Lass, owned and trained by Patricia Crane. This is a daughter of Larkill Joe and Glass Slipper. She's a 7-to-1 chance. Well, the runners now in traps. The hare coming up behind the box is the favourite in 5, that's Inky Stoke. And away they go, and first to show is number 4, Greg's Echo, but now number 5, Inky Stowe, showing fine pace on the outside. The favourite leads round. Greg's Echo takes a bump there. There's further bumping in behind. It's now Inky Stowe, the even money favourite, leads into the back straight. She's 3-4 lengths clear of number 4, Greg's Echo. And third, number 1, Maze Liz, with number 6, Ross Glass Lass. But it's number 5, Inky Stowe. She's 4 lengths clear of number 4, Greg's Echo. Turning for home, number 5, Inky Stowe, surely won't be caught. Number 4, Greg's Echo gives chase, but it's Inky Stowe that goes on to win it for favourite backers. It's 9 in a row. In second, number 4, Greg's Echo. It is close for third, perhaps number 6, Ross Glass Lass. And the board gone Northwest Oaks goes to Inky's Dote, trained by Kevin McCreesh for Dorian English, second number 4 Greg Zecco, third number 6 Ross Glass, 28.76 was the winning time.
There were great celebrations for owner Dorian English and her family. Inky's Dote was a present given to Dorian by Michael Carney from Navan, and what a present he turned out to be. There's a busy weekend of racing ahead, starting off with Friday. Youghal host the finals of the Dermot Coffey Unraced, plus the Knockhaven Star Southern Sprint. It's the semi-finals of the Tote Gold Collar at Harold's Cross, while the second round of the Newbridge Oaks gets underway at the Kildare Stadium, and Tralee hosts a benefit night for the John Mitchell's GAA Club.
Come out and went heading for the rails as we suspected. You know what I mean? Got a nice bump down at the corner.
Some years ago, Larry Mason from Dundrum in Dublin decided to swap his trade as a butcher for that of a greyhound trainer, and has not looked back since.
To me, I made the right choice. I have no commitments or that, and the dogs is full-time, and I don't think I'll go back either to the butcher or to the grocery. So we'll keep going as long as we can, as long as we keep getting a few good dogs. Race mostly now in Dundalk and Shelbourne. I like the two tracks because well maintained, good surfaces, less injuries on them, and basically you're getting a good grade. Don't mind travelling when you get a good grade. Since Dundalk came on stream, it has been very handy. Give me an outlet for more runners. I get runners on every so often, and if the trials of every week, it leaves it very handy. The only problem is traffic of a Thursday and Friday evening, sitting on the M50, but you come home in the hour, so it leaves it very handy. We have 18 dogs up there at the moment, and we keep it fairly handy. We have the gallop, our own gallop close by. We gallop 6 at a time, go over on the quad, put 3 up the gallops each go, and it works out very handy. Between myself and the father, there's no hassle. He's been in dogs all his life. Worked with Jim Connerty, or for Jim Connerty, with all the Maureen's. We got Maureen Rocket to the final in '81, finished third, better length and 3/4. But he's been a great asset to me. He gave me the backbone of the dogs. He comes up with me every day. Since he retired out of the SB, he's been a great interest, kept him active. He's got a hip done and he's flying since, and he's in great order, great form, thank God. And between the two of us, we get the work done, keep the show on the road. There's some dogs I would gallop the morning of a race. I did last Saturday, and he done 28.61 Shelbourne Saturday night. It depends. If he's a hyper dog, I would gallop in the morning of a race. The walker is a great asset. We can't get them out every day. The day is rain, we put them on the walking machine, and it builds them up, keep them going, put them on for 20 minutes at a time, and it builds muscle. It gives them an outing even when we can't get out with the rain, and keeps them going. The one I have is particularly good because it starts off slow and slows down slow. So that finds it very good for the dogs, and it's easy to get them started on it. Another machine we use on a regular basis is our ultrasound machine. We use it for muscles and toes and hocks. This is used for minor injuries, jarring and such like for dogs, and they've no problem. It's stress-free. They don't mind it at all. They quite enjoy it sometimes. We also go and visit a manipulator, Dave Kennedy of Knocklang, who has been a great help to me. I've been lucky. I've had some good dogs. Not Derby winners, but good dogs. We had Sensible Man, semi-final the Derby, semi-final the Millennium in '99. He was a class act, but unlucky. We won the Fair Warrior with Lua Lua.
And away they go, and first to show Lua Lua.
Out and gone. He was a lovely dog. Trapped there all the time, consistently out.
Number 5, Lua Lua, now starting to assert, but up to the line. Lua Lua has won it. He took it up.
We won the Munster Oaks with Bluebell Queen, 2001. That was nice. Young couple here, Anne and David Tracy. I bought it off of another friend of mine, Seamus Graham. So I was delighted with that. It was all round. We have a real character here, Delushki Jimmy. He won last week in 28.61 around Shelburne, 3.5-year-old. He has a pin in his hock. I only had him a week. He had done his hock, and Brian Jones put a pin in it. It's still in it. Brian done a massive job on it. And he done a 28.55 run in Lifford and broke his tail. He's only half a tail. He came back after the tail. He done a 28.49 run around Dundalk. And now he's back to himself again, thank God. He's a real character, love him to bits. My ambition is to keep the kennel around the same size. I'd rather go for quality rather than quantity. We're able to manage what we have between myself and the father, and we don't have much hassle. And like everybody else, I'd like a couple of good dogs. Good dogs make good trainers.
The Cashman Bookmakers Irish Laurels reached the semi-final stage at Curraheen Park in Cork last Saturday night. It has been a hotly contested competition with the overall prize fund totalling €70,000.
The first semi-final of the Cashman Bookmakers Irish Laurels. In trap 1 is Slippery Bill, owned by Michael Donoghue and Jim Orman, trained by Mossy O'Connor. 12-1 in the betting for this dog, ideally drawn here on the inside. Number 2, the red-hot favourite Minola Farlow, owned by Seamus McCluskey, trained by Seamus Graham. 7-4 on in the betting, has been very impressive here right through the Laurels. Number 3 is Just the Lad, owned by What You Call It Syndicate, trained by Mossy O'Connor. His second runner in the race, he's 6-1 in the betting, a highly consistent tracker. In 4, Farlow Pocket, owned by Albert Draper, trained by Stephen Burke. 9-2 in the betting, this English Derby finalist of last year. In 5 is the second Stephen Burke runner, Ryan Crew Shergar, owned by Terry Ramsden. 16-1 this one. And then in trap 6 is Chip Lad, owned by Larry O'Rourke, trained by John Kiley. 12-1. He's one of the outsiders also here in trap 6. The hare now coming up behind traps for this opening semi-final. The favourites in 2. Oh, he charges the traps and misses the break, Minola Farlow. And it's number 3, Just the Lad leads up. And now 4, Farlow Pocket, showing very good early pace into the corner. The favourites back and forth, checks wides at this stage, as number 4, Farlow Pocket, leads into the far side. From 3, Just the Lad in second. 5, Rank Drew Shargo's third. Now Minola Farlow, number 2, challenging into the third bend for third spot. Checks again on the third bend. And meanwhile, out front is Farlow Pocket, way out clear from number 3, Just the Lad in second. Turning for home. Is there an upset on here? Number 4, Farlow Pocket winning it. 3, Just the Lad in second, and it looks as though Minola Farlow has gone out with Right Through Shergar taking that third spot. The result of the first semi-final, the winner number 4, Farlow Pocket, owned by Albert Draper and trained by Stephen Burke. Second, number 3, Just the Lad. Third, number 5, Right Through Shergar. The time 28:16. Well, in this opening semi-final, the traps very much the issue here, because you can see the traps opening fractionally there as numbers 2 and 3, and a number of the other runners seem to charge the traps. Then they came up, and a few of the dogs very moderately way by normal standards. Minola Farlow certainly missing it. Also number 6, that was Chip Lad, missing his break completely, as number 3, Just the Lad, and number 4, Farlow Pocket show the early pace. Once Farlow Pocket cleared that opening corner, well, this race was effectively over, and now the question is whether Minola Farlow in trap 2 can recover to qualify for the final. But his last chance went when he was cut off at the third bend.
Stephen, you're a very happy man, through to the final.
Yeah, delighted. One step to go. Unfortunately, I've won the last 2 semi-finals as well, so we have to make it count in the final now. Delighted for the owners, great supporter of Greyhounds, and this is a good dog. We set him out for the Laurels, and hopefully he can follow it through now, you know. He ran a cracker tonight. Hopefully he'll save it a bit to the final. Hopefully he will, you know.
What trap would you like from?
The middle. Everybody thought 4 was a bogey tonight. That's why he backed him off the board.
The second semi-final. In trap 1 is Nikita Billy, the reigning champion, owned by Ron Murphy, trained by Mossy O'Connor. 4-1 for this fella, not the fastest starter. In trap 2, the hot favourite here, Boherduff Light, owned by Salvi and Sheila Drohan, trained by Owen McKenna. Good early pacer, even money in the betting. Number 3, one of the outsiders in the race, Tourna Star, owned by Kathleen Murphy and John Meany, trained by Jerry Griffin. 12-1 this fellow. In trap 4, former English runner Cave Court John, trained by Pat Buckley, a son of Top Honcho Knockmelia. 3-1, very good early pace. Then in 5 is Rock Hill, owned by Larry O'Rourke, trained by John Kiley, another dog that can move to the bend. 12-1.
And in trap 6, another one of the outsiders, Broadacres McCoy, owned by R. Colburn and Mary Jane Colburn, trained by Graham Holland. He's a 10-1 chance. The hare now coming up behind traps. The favourite is number 2, Boherduff Light, known for his early pace. He's away pretty well, but it's number 4, Cave Court John, flying on the outside up to the bend. Cave Court John with number 2, Boherduff Light on the inside. Into that corner, Cave Court John with a marginal advantage, going on by a length and a half from number 2, Boherduff Light in second. 3, Tourna Star in third, but now Boherduff Light turns it on down the far side. Brilliant pace to lead at the third bend. It's number 2, Boherduff Light from 4, Cave Court John in second. Number 3, Tourna Star running a big race in third, but it's Boherduff Light turning for home, beginning to go away now. Number 2, Boherduff Light. This is impressive, winning from Cave Court John in second with Tourna Star in third. The result of the second semi-final, the winner, number 2, Boherduff Light, owned by Salvi and Sheila Drone, trained by Owen McKenna. Second, number 4, Cave Court John, and third, number 3, Tourna Star, the time 28:09. The story of the second semi-final easily told, with number 4, Cave Court John, and 2, Boherduff Light dominating. 4, Cave Court John showing very good early pace. He cuts off Boherduff Light here at the corner, leads into the far side, is nearly 2 lengths in front of this stage, but now the pace of Boherduff Light shows. He scorches past down the far side and goes on to claim a very, very impressive victory from Cave Court John in second.
Ran a great race there and good time.
Yeah, great time. He's had a bit of a problem like the first couple of rounds. We didn't sort of cop it until after the last night. Got it sorted out early in the week and he's running a lot better. Still not flashing away like he can, but like he's a good dog, a spot outside the record I think tonight, you know. I always thought he was a dog capable of possibly breaking the 28 seconds, doing everything right in Cork, and he's been a great dog all year, so hopefully one more big run will be great.
The final of the Cashman Bookmakers Irish Laurels will be run at Curraheen Park on Saturday night next, and the trap draw has really thrown the cat among the pigeons. In 1, Cave Court John at 7-1. 2, Boherduff Light, 2-1. In 3, Jacida Lad at 6-1. 4, Tourna Star, 33-1. 5, Farlow Pocket, the 5-4 favourite. And in 6, Ryan Crew Shergar at 12-1.
The trap draw has thrown the cat amongst the pigeons. Cave Court John in 1 is inclined to move out from that trap. And Farlow Pocket out in 5, probably the best drawn dog in the race, it looks like at this stage.
Well, I'm sure those prices are going to change before the final next week.
The prices might change before tonight. But they almost certainly will. The supply and demand will dictate what the prices finish up at. But that's what they are at this stage anyway.
Also next Saturday night, Dundalk hosts a benefit night in aid of the Burren GFC, while at Shelburne it's the first round of the Tote Retention Fund Open 525. Then on Sunday at Clonmel it's the second round of the Munster Puppy Cup, and the first round of the Texaco Bridge End 600 gets underway at Lifford. This competition is run in association with Fighting Blindness. In next week's programme we head to Galway for the final of the Heineken Cup. The finals of the German Coffee Unraced, plus the Southern Sprint from Youghal, the semi-finals of the Tote Gold Collar from Harold's Cross, and the main event of the weekend, the final of the Cashman Bookmakers Irish Laurels from Cork.
For a complete fixtures list and more information, log on to the Irish Greyhound website at www.igb.ie.